iPhone enthusiast and hacker Jose Rodriguez finally silenced Apple haters who claimed that Siri is useless. Rodriguez, in a video he posted recently, shows how to use Siri's voiceover functionality to bypass the lock screen and view the contacts and photos stored on the respective phone without a passcode, and in only 37 easy steps. Apple was glad that Rodriguez took the time to show off the brand new iOS 12 feature for them, since they are all busy debating what letters to add at the end of iPhone names. Our vote is for the iPhone XKCD, since Apple has become such a joke. More on this and other cybersecurity news right now on the Daily SOC.
And 5, 4, 3.
In a surprise to almost no one, Facebook suffered a massive data breach affecting over 50 million users, including CEO Mark Zuckerberg himself. Following this, Zuckerberg just threw in the towel on security, stating that all user accounts and data will now be open source. Zuckerberg continued by saying Facebook will now be the official place to harvest personal data, instead of it being the unofficial place to do so. Security professionals were appalled with his statements and frustrated that their advice was falling on deaf ears. In fact, the only researcher who was able to get Zuckerberg's attention was the one who suggested dropping the and instead branding as official place to harvest personal data. Next up, the Lazarus Group, who brought us fan favorites such as WannaCry, the Sony Pictures hack, and the cult classic Swift banking attack, are back at it with what critics are already calling one of their most daring and innovative features yet. Fast Cash, coming to ATMs near you this fall, tricks an ATM into dealing out large amounts of cash without even notifying its respective bank. Unlike previous works from the group, this project does not come in response to any world event, nor does it feature the group's favorite actor, North Korea. Instead, as a member of the Lazarus Group stated, this attack really gets us back to our roots of doing illegal things with computer science, and I think our fans will pick up on that. Rotten Tomatoes is already giving the attack a predicted 85%. Finally, October is apparently Cybersecurity Awareness Month, according to someone, and we are all for it. Since October is already known as the spooky stuff month, cyber threats fit in nicely. Unlike all the other months where you totally forget about cybersecurity and accidentally hand out business cards that you wrote your password on the back of when you couldn't find a notepad, this month now officially is when you have to remember the responsibility of data management. Take it from a millennial, nothing is scarier than responsibility. Today's security tip is don't do drugs. When under the influence of almost any substance, it's a lot more difficult to mount an effective cybersecurity defense and manage your team. Not impossible, but it's definitely harder. So we suggest avoiding the situation entirely. Always remember, stay sober, at least until the attack is over. Or don't, whatever. As a reminder, if you would like to send us a letter, please address it to fanmail@tag-cyber.com. Signing off, I am Laura Finelli, and this has been the Daily SOC.